I want you to make a note when you're eating about kind of like your hunger level, and then at the end of your meal, your fullness level. Because we're really going to start paying attention over these next few weeks about just how much food it takes for you to actually feel no longer hungry versus feeling full. And let me just say a word about this, because I really think that this one thing can save the planet. No kidding. Because I think that a lot of disease comes from overfilling the stomach. As much as, I mean, even if you're eating good foods, but you're wolfing it down at 90 miles an hour and you're overfilling the stomach and you're not chewing well, and you're, and poorly combined food options as well, it's like all of, if you are putting in more than you can take and you can't digest, it's not healthy for your body. And that whole idea of overconsumption, I mean, it's huge. It's a huge issue in this country and in a lot of places, right? Overconsumption, giving the body more than it can use, it hurts the body. It's almost like, so many of us, I don't know about you guys, but I've been totally conditioned in my life to not leave food on the plate, to not waste, to not throw anything away. And in that mindset, it's almost like, okay, well, I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to force myself to eat it. It's throwing it away still because your body can't use it, but it's actually treating your body like the trash can. Because honestly, if you overstuff yourself, you're not going to feel good. You're going to make your body sick, and those starving people aren't going to get it. So what we really want to start doing, because if we really want to save the planet, because honestly, it's not just about us. And I think we all know that. Yes, we want to have healthier bodies, but bottom line is what's really going to make us healthy is when we start, it's that, think globally, act locally concept. When you're really thinking about what the planet produces in order to feed us and how much we really need versus how much gets wasted, and overeating is a form of waste, so is throwing away food you don't use, so it's like all of this. If we can really start monitoring that, and this isn't to make anybody bad or wrong or anything, but really start monitoring that and say, okay, here's how much I really need. I'm going to take this much, and I'm going to feel good at that point. I'm not going to feel full. I'm just going to feel not hungry anymore. And this is where I'm still going to have energy. I'm still going to be able to digest. I'm still, and start really kind of gauging where that is. You can change the amount that you actually put on your plate. You can change the amount that you actually purchase at the store. It's like, you've heard that every dollar is a vote. And, so I think if everybody in the world could start to purchase their, the groceries according to what they actually can use for their physical bodies, that's going to have a huge impact on our demands of the planet. And when you think about, that question that always runs through my mind, if big agribusiness were to go away and the big monocropping and the mega fields, can locally grown food, small farms, feed the world? We all know it's healthier to eat stuff that's local, that's seasonal, that's grown, by hand, that's organic, and things that we can grow ourselves, to supplement that. We all know that we're going to have a healthier diet eating that way versus eating something that's been monocropped, that all of the nutrients have been robbed out of the soil, that's been picked before it's ripe and trucked across the country and everything else, right? We're just going to have healthier, more nutrient-dense foods and tastier foods if we can eat more local. So, it's that. All right, so what does it really take in order for these local small farms to be able to feed their communities? And part of it is that we've got to stop over-consuming. So that's kind of like a little prelude soapbox there. And I'm not claiming to be perfect by any means, but think about it. If we were really mindful of the taxation on the planet and the taxation on our bodies, we would not be talk about giving your power away, giving our power away to the big agribusiness that has profits in mind ahead of health. So it's one of the ways we can take that back.